Hello, everybody. How's your headspace? Welcome to episode 14 Social Media. Is it damaging our mental health? Before I start, I just want to say sorry for my recent absence. Life has been hectic. In the last few weeks, I've been visiting family and friends up and down the country. This is always a very busy time of year for me, between now and New Year, with social events and work commitments. I've had a brilliant time in southeast London, Long Melford, Sudbury, Skegness, Winchester and Southampton, just to name a few. It's been a blast, but I'm a little bit peopled out now, so let's get back to the videos. My question this week is this. In your opinion, is social media a help or a hindrance? Does social media have its place in our society? Does it improve your mental health or is it adding to your mental struggles? Write in the comments below what your opinions are and how any proven methods you use to keep in social media a positive presence in your life. For me, I'm not big on social media. I don't have much of a presence online, and I like it that way, as I'm very private. However, I am of the generation that experienced the social media boom. We've seen the world as we know it change before our very eyes, and we've seen the world connect. Social media can be a very useful tool for learning new skills, starting new business, and marketing purposes. However, there is a genre that was born from all this which didn't exist 20 years ago, which I feel can be quite damaging to those who are impressed by excess and lifestyle. Can you guess which corner of the internet I'm talking about? Of course, I mean influencers. They seem to have the world at their feet. Every day seems like an exciting adventure. Good luck and good fortune appear effortless and in abundance. Expensive items just given to them for free. Free exotic holidays in return for exposure on social media. The best, most expensive restaurants, the most beautiful partners that are celebrated and adored like art. My simple question is this. Does all this beauty hide an ugly truth? What is real and what is fake? What worries me more is that many people compare their behind the scenes to everybody else's showreel. Does this cause the likes of us everyday people to feel envy and jealousy, and that we should be doing more, accumulating expensive material items to show off our achievements to the world? Does our current situation make us feel inadequate when compared to these influencers who are playing God? Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being proud of what you've achieved and enjoying the fruits of your labour. So should you. But I promise you, it's not all as it seems. I work in an industry where we cross paths with influencers and social media stars. The majority are very pleasant, interesting people. But some, I have no idea how they can be so adored. I literally had to separate a young couple fighting and arguing. When it all calmed down, they requested that I took a photo of them both together on the front steps, smiling and embracing each other, as if 5 minutes earlier they didn't have their hands round each other's throats. They loved the picture, which they posted with a catchy tagline, something like, living our best life, hashtag blessed, hashtag luxury lifestyle, hashtag power couple. And with that, they walked away and carried on arguing. It made me realise how fake everything can be. The Ferrari that they showed up in was rented for that weekend only. In fact, they didn't even want to pay for breakfast. They argued that it should be for free because of who they are. A very fake, ugly display of arrogance, if you ask me. Yet the image they display online is one that is unblemished. So what can we learn from this? Well, in my opinion, it's better to be hated for the ugly truth than adored for fake beauty. Success doesn't happen overnight. Usain Bolt, the sprinter, trained hard for 4 years to run for 9 seconds. Consistency will beat skill 90% of the time. I think we've become trapped in the buy now, pay later mentality, whereas hard graft and working smart is the way. But we all want instant gratification. We want it yesterday. Let's remember, though, to never underestimate a roof over your head and food in your cupboards, as there are some in this world who would swap places with you in an instant. Be proud to be who you are now in your current situation. Why be anything you're not? Be yourself because everyone else is taken. Now, to sum up in terms of social media, you have to remember that often the world is a stage and real is rare. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to ask your nearest and dearest, how's your headspace?